never have I ever had a video taken down, like completely deleted. It was essentially like a book burn. They're like, well, this is done because of music. You know, that's silly. It seems really petty to me because anybody could be driving by while you're recording a video, and because it picks up half of a song or a couple words from a song, they can just totally delete it. I think it was just a scapegoat to censor a conservative at a Trump rally.
Final segment of the War Room. Excuse me, not final segment, final hour of the War Room. Sorry, I've been on air for a while now today. Also had a little oral surgery, so it's all normal, though. Happy Thanksgiving. I do have some other news I want to get to. We can have a laugh at an old ad council PSA. But first, President Trump had a rally in Florida last night. They don't even bother to count the attendance now. It's 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 every time. And it's almost just, you know, a non-event anymore because it happens so often. And the media won't cover it. But I guarantee you if Elizabeth Warren had 2,000 people at a high school gymnasium, it'd be the biggest story. They say Elizabeth Warren returns from the dead politically, and she's now in the lead. But Trump, you know, sells out an arena, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and it just isn't even news. But I wanted to get a gentleman who was actually at the Trump rally last night, who's been on with us before, Mike Nificent. On Twitter, at Mike Nificent is where you can follow him. Now, you were at the Trump rally last night, and there's some other weirdness that you noticed that we can get to, too, with your YouTube stream. But first, Trump rally last night, another packed arena, 10,000 plus, maybe even 20,000. I don't know. You give me your estimate there. But it's amazing how Trump continues to have these rallies, 20,000 plus, and it's just like a non-event. Like, this is a political revolution happening, but we're so numb to it now, and the media won't act like it's happening, so we just kind of ignore it. But you were there last night. Tell us about it.
Man, it was a packed house. I actually didn't go inside, but outside I saw people walking up for hours and hours. You know, I was outside really to cover the rally itself. I've been to so many Trump rallies. You know, I'm living in Florida. I've been to like 3 or 4 of them now. So this time I wanted to just cover what was going on the outside. How many people were in line? I wanted to gauge what everyone thought about the impeachment inquiry, and also with it being in Broward County, which is the largest liberal county in the state, I wanted to see what the leftist turnout was going to be, which wasn't very impressive, quite honestly. But the Trump supporters there were thousands of them, at least. And of course, the media tried to downplay it, and then they tried to upplay the leftist turnout. They said, oh, there were several hundred Trump protesters there, and they had the baby blimp. They really tried to play that up as if that were the story, not the fact that this president is filling arenas.
The baby blimp is back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a GoFundMe set up for it. You know,
this is the creepiest thing. This is really the creepiest thing. They keep blowing this baby.
Yeah, it's the weirdest, creepiest thing. They have an obsession with Trump in a diaper, and I can't seem to figure out why.
It's like right out of Adam Schiff's creepy head or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what the left is now. They're just obsessed with everything Trump. So, yeah, they had the GoFundMe set up. They brought the blimp out. They had several small helium-filled Trump baby blimps, and it was
oh, my gosh. They have multiples now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just so creepy. I mean, it's like the last thing I would ever want to see is Hillary Clinton in a diaper. Like, these people's obsession with Trump in a diaper is very odd.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there were more people there at protesting Trump, just like in Orlando when I went to the rally there. There were more people protesting Trump than there are showing up at Democrat rallies.
Yeah, that is an odd thing. How many people, though, would you say were protesting outside?
I would say, honestly, probably about 30 to 40 people when it was at its capacity.
Because I'm just recalling going to Trump rallies before the 2016 election. And I mean, in fact, there was one famous video that went viral. I don't even know if you can find it anymore. It was scrubbed off of all of Infowars' social media accounts. But I mean, I went down to Florida with one of our great cameramen and editors, and I mean, there was maybe 1,000 Trump protesters out there. This was 2016, and I mean, I literally went from one end of the line, and it was, you know, the typical smorgasbord, all-you-can-eat buffet of liberal idiocy from one end to the other. But back then, I mean, they were able to energize probably, I'd say, close to 1,000 people to get out there and protest Trump. But you're saying that's down under 100 now.
Yeah, I mean, at the very most, there were 100 people there. I got there a little bit late. The rally went from, I think,
and they even had the balloon. I mean, you know that balloon is, I mean, that's an attraction.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty much a, hey, look at us, we're here, we're protesting Trump. But, you know, the president has tenfold the support of, you know, the people out in Florida. It is MAGA country for real. The way they're trying to make it seem like they have a shot to win down here is hilarious to me.
Well, and here's what they do. They'll pay, I mean, they can pay 20 people to go out to a Trump event every time just so the news can show up and put them on camera and say, see, you know, Trump protests at every event. Well, those are 20 paid protesters. That's AstroTurf.
Absolutely.
And so that's kind of how they get away with this and keep it going in the media like, oh, Trump's unpopular. They're protesting Trump. Well, there's 20 people. They just put them all in one camera frame and then put that image out there like, oh, yeah, there's Trump protesters. And it's just like a tiny little segment of people.
Yep. Fake news, all around fake news. And you know what's crazy is when I was there yesterday, I started to live stream on YouTube. Like, hey, I'm at the Trump rally. YouTube pulled that live stream and deleted it, just banned it worldwide for no apparent reason other than there was music playing in the background, which there's always music playing in any live stream background. I mean,
yeah, I've never heard of that. You were saying how your YouTube stream, so it was outside of the event. You weren't even inside. You weren't streaming music. You were just outside reporting, and they pulled it down for copyright purposes, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. You know, I've been to several public places. There's always music and background noise that could be subject to copyright strikes, but never have I ever had a video taken down, like completely deleted. It was essentially like a book burn. They're like, well, this is done because of music. You know, that's silly. It seems really petty to me because anybody could be driving by while you're recording a video, and because it picks up half of a song or a couple words from a song, they can just totally delete it. I think it was just a scapegoat to censor a conservative at a Trump rally.
Which, if you think about it, I mean, that's hard to imagine because, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but that means that they're actually really monitoring whether it was your account or any stream that has the word Trump associated with it or just anything from that area of the Trump event that they might want to censor because, yeah, most of the time when they pick up these copyright deals, it's an algorithm that recognizes the sound, you know, like that famous app where you can just hit record and it'll recognize whatever song it is. Most of it's just that, but if it's ambient speaker noise that it's picking up, there's no way that is what was triggering the DMCA. Was it a DMCA copyright that they hit you with?
I think so. It was like, I think someone said like maybe NSA or something. It had an N in it. A bunch of my subscribers hit me up and said, hey, your video's down. It said it was banned. And then I got an email saying your video was deleted and is banned worldwide. It cannot be viewed.
Yeah, there's something weird with this because, I mean, I guarantee you there were people inside streaming. I mean, obviously the rally itself gets streamed. So are they trying to stop people from being outside and live? Are they trying to stop Nificent from being able to go live or do reporting? So these are all the questions I imagine you're asking yourself today.
Yeah, I'm actually frustrated because, like I said, I didn't cover anything super profound in that live stream. I was just saying, hey, I'm at the Trump rally. But had I been, you know, covering something really important, well, YouTube just digitally book burned it. They just got rid of it. They denied access.
Yeah, no, exactly. Let's say you're out there, you get attacked and assaulted, and that's the only ID you may have of your assaulter, and then YouTube just got rid of the evidence.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. And that's why with their updated terms of service, it's so vague, intentionally vague, so that they can, you know, ambiguously just apply the censorship. And they can just put it under the umbrella of, whoa, it's hate speech or it's copyright or it's not safe. It doesn't meet our community standards. They're doing this intentionally so that they can, you know, censor everybody. That's what it's coming down to, is really they're just tightening the noose little by little, and they're getting ready to really cut off a lot of YouTubers come December 10th.
Yeah, that's the big thing here, is they just don't want people to be able to go live, and specifically people like Nificent. They just don't want him to have that capability. So They'll probably just say this is one strike, and then they'll bring it up later when they really censor you. So, folks, follow him while you still can at Mike Nificent 813 on Twitter. His YouTube channel, Mike Nificent. Get there and follow him before it's too late. And you can see there's his Twitter right there. Mike, thanks for joining us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take your phone calls when I get back. Don't go anywhere.
Who is Alex Jones? Mainstream media calls him a conspiracy theorist, fake news, crazy, and worst of all, a fearmonger. But the only thing to truly fear is missing out on all the great specials at InfoWarsStore.com. Black Friday, 50% off, free shipping, and triple, that's right, triple Patriot points for InfoWarsStore.com Black Friday sale. 50% off your favorites like Survival Shield X2 and X3. 50% off of Brain Force Plus. 50% off DNA Force Plus. Remember when we had llamas? This Black Friday. Don't have fear of missing out. Go to InfoWarsStore.com and get 50% off, free shipping, and triple, that's right, triple Patriot points. Only this Black Friday at InfoWarsStore.com.
Fear of missing out is a serious condition and can only be treated by going to InfoWarsStore.com.
Infowars Life has done it again with undoubtedly our biggest breakthrough yet, Super Silver Whitening Toothpaste. This is proprietary. This is with the top lab in the country, and it is incredibly high quality. This is the best toothpaste you're going to find. It's called whitening toothpaste, but really it knocks out the bacteria, it recalcifies the teeth, it does so many things on so many fronts. These beautiful tubes of Super Silver toothpaste are available at an introductory price of 25% off out of the gates. It's as low as we can go, and they're going to sell out very, very quickly. Super Silver Whitening Toothpaste is going to be a hit, and I'm very, very proud of it. And I want to thank my father, a retired dentist, for spearheading this the last 2 years and developing it. It's 25% off out of the gates. That's as low as we can go because it's very, very expensive to produce. Get yours today at InfoWarsLife.com.